伝える言葉は決めていたはずなのに、変わることのない景色に目をそらしてた。小さな雪が欲しくてうつむいた。白い眩しさだけに焦がれてた。夏をかき綴るノートの終わりが近づいてくる。やがて訪れる日にはせめて笑顔のままで手を振りたくて、歩き続けることでしか届かないものがあるよ。今も温かな手のぬくもりを探し続けている。いくつもの優しさを繋いでもたどり着けないから、今も何度でも僕は夏の面影の中繰り返すよ。伝える言葉は決めていたはずなのに、変わることのない景色に目
All right, welcome back to Summer Pockets. It's been a while since I showed up my face. All right, we're gonna finish Kamome's route. Oh damn. And it's 11:30, 30 minutes before Christmas, so I had a lot of things going. All right, let's finish this route. I'm gonna finish this at 1 or 2 a.m. Whatever, you guys might join me. I don't know, man. Up to you guys. This woman was her mother. One look at her face was all the proof I needed. We're friends. Is Kamome here? He doesn't know. Then where is she? She stared at me for a moment, hesitating. Overseas? Like, out of the country? Oh, thanks. Finland. Wait, who's the character associated with Finland and Key? Yeah, there's a key character that's related with Finland. I can't remember which one. But Finland's a very famous key country. I don't know why. Anyway, whatever. Finland? Where the heck is Finland? I feel bad for the Finns who are playing Summer Pockets. Who are like, Anyway, I knew it was in Europe at least. Somewhere far, far away. Since when? Even my 2 whole years? My thoughts raced. Kami wasn't here. She wasn't even in the country. Was I a schizo all this time, Hyrie? Were we schizos? Anyway. But then who had I spent this summer with? Right. In a cave. It leads out toward a little bay. I was trying to make my way to it, and on the way, I found that suitcase. Yeah, a while back, Kamome gave me a map. At least he's winging it when it goes to like trying to make some sort of story here. He's winging it well. We promised each other that we would go together, and this summer I finally went. I was lying. Whatever would make sense with Sagi-san's story worked for me. I considered telling her the truth, but not even I knew what that was. What was I going to say? That I met Kamome and found a boat while she was supposed to be across the world? Nothing made sense. We eventually lost track of each other. I lost her and couldn't find her anywhere. So I came here looking for answers. Actually, in the book, The Adventures of the Catpaw Whiskerers, Kamome lived on a small island. That was the only clue I had. And then I heard someone might live here, so well, I thought I might find Kamome. Yeah. When I was a kid, I completely forgotten about it until recently. I was a huge fan. Sagi-san slowly chuckled. Hmm? For what? Huh? Achijo Toya? I mean, sorry, I was thinking of Umineko for a second there. Anyway, then I'm not sure what to make of that. Uh, a little. Sagi-san was more on spot than she realized. What? Yes, please. Tell me. The Adventures of Kappa Whiskerers. Man, how could they find someone who was willing to give out like a full blown sailboat? Man, I mean, yeah, it was dilapidated and all, but like it's still a sailboat. The same bay I went to. That old boat into a pirate ship. You were inviting people? Hospitalize. Wait, I know there's something wrong about this CG. Never mind. I'm not gonna comment it right now. I just noticed something's not right. Yeah. Unless that was a byproduct for ideal self. Hmm. No, the ending CG kind of told me not. Anyway, whatever. Yeah. You lost it? Oh, the iridescent shades. I like how her suitcase has a watch. They lapsed into thought. My confusion didn't stop there, though. Sagi-san, why did you come here to this island? According to her, Kamome was far away from here. So, what was Sagi-san doing here alone? What? This was a part of her plan all this time. Help. Oh. And they've been there for 10 years. So that's what it was. You mentioned inviting people earlier. Who did you mean by everyone? I mean, you were just recreating a story, right? She hesitated for a second. I did. The captain's cabin? No, I think the door was locked. You're sure? Treasure. Hmm. I left the islet. The more I learned about Kamome, the deeper the mystery became. She was nowhere near here. In another country, in fact. She spent most of her time asleep in the hospital. Then what about the girl I'd met? Where was she? Getting to the cove was trivial by jet ski. So trivial that it made our journey through the forest and cave seem surreal. This was where she disappeared. Kamome. It didn't matter to me who she was anymore. She could have been some spirit of the book for all I cared. It didn't matter. She was real. I hadn't come here alone. She'd been with me the whole way. I could almost still feel her hand on mine. Damn, man. Damn, man. I boarded the boat and tried the captain's cabin. The door was locked. I inserted Sagi-san's key and turned it. Who could have been waiting for me inside? What? Sorry, what? It couldn't have been actual treasure, but I still felt excited, if only for a moment. The door opened. The helm of the boat was situated in the middle of the room. Switches and controls covered the panels. But there was something else too. What is this? Next to the pilot's seat sat a bundle of what looked like letters. It was thick and tied up in string. They had to have been at least 100, probably more. Every one of them had been opened and presumably read. Who could they all have been addressed to? And why were they in a place like this? After a moment's hesitation, I pulled one out. I really liked it. I couldn't put it down. I'll never forget those moments. I wish I had friends like that. Where is it set? I can't wait for the sequel. They were crude. The thoughts and feelings of children, crudely scribbled onto paper. Some were a few sentences. Some covered the entire page. I knew immediately what they were for. They were letters from the readers of the adventures of the Kappa Whiskiners. Readers from all over the world. That was Kawame's treasure. A few were addressed to Sagi-san and expressed their opinions on her work. but the vast majority were addressed to someone else. Protagonist, Kamome, as if they were real. Their love wasn't for a story. It was for a girl named Kamome. There were so many. There were countless. I get it now. I finally understood what Sagi-san had meant by everyone. Kamome's plan was for all the children who sent her letters. All of this, had been for them. A surprise from her and her mother. My eyes were suddenly drawn to a single blue letter in the pile. But why? What about it stole my attention? It seemed familiar. I pulled it out, compelled by something. There was no way. I stared at the sender's name in shock. Takahara Hairi. It wasn't a common name. There was no mistaking it. I'd sent this very letter years ago. Memories began to resurface in my mind. I remembered reading the story. And then, I wrote a fan letter. It was the first of mine. I'd never done something like that before. I remember how excited and sincere I'd been. But not what I ended up writing. I looked at the messy handwriting and cringed. Fondly. It was me, all right. I think that Kamome-chan is amazing. Because she's a very weird girl. There's nobody like her in my class. I would definitely be her friend. Even though she is a girl. typical child. It all came flooding back. After I sent it, I got a reply. Was it from Sagi-san, though? Or someone else? What had it said again? It wasn't coming to me. But I knew I wouldn't have thrown it away, thrown it out. It was more than likely somewhere in my room. I scratched my head. I really didn't want to do this. No other options, though. I stood in front of the telephone, taking many, many deep breaths. The more I told myself to just get it over with and make the call, the harder it got to dial the number. Let's do this. Hardening my resolve, I pushed the buttons. Hello? It's me. Oreda. Yeah. Nothing really. No. I'm fine. Yeah. I'll come back before the end of summer break. Right. Okay. Hey. So, I have a favor to ask. You know that thing in my closet? Yeah. The cardboard box with all my stuff from elementary school. You can just send it to me as is. Don't look inside, okay? Express delivery, please. Tomorrow? Got it. Thanks. I place the receiver back on the rest. I feel exhausted. Yeah. Eavesdropping isn't good manners, Umi-chan. No, not yet. She seemed ambivalent, right on the line between relieved and upset. I'd say she looked more worried than anything. I was just asking my parents to send me something. My stuff arrived on the afternoon of the next day. It was exactly as I left it, aside from the packing tape. It smelled like home. I got right to it and started digging around. Should be right around The Adventures of the Catball Whiskiners. There it is. It was the exact same book as the one I found in Kamome's suitcase. I had first read it in the library, then pestered my parents to buy me a copy. And I found something else too. A letter. I looked at the sender on the envelope. There she was. Fushima Kamome. I knew it. I'd actually gotten a reply to that cheeky letter of mine. This island was where we first met, but we've been connected for so much longer than that. Every single letter from that ship, every single letter had probably gotten the same kind of response, the same kind of invitation for an incredible adventure. And Kamome, she tried her absolute hardest to make that happen. Her and her mother did everything they could to make that day come. They hid keys, prepared the cave, and even found a boat. All to turn the story into reality. All for a bunch of strangers. Friends Kamame had never even met. Who knows? Maybe they'll end up getting along like old pals. Getting colder again. I fucking hate this. Who knows? Maybe they'll end up getting along like old pals. Oh, fuck. Kamame certainly thought so. After all, they shared so much in common. It was all right there, in the pages of the book they all love. But her plan never came to fruition. Kameme couldn't come to the island anymore. Now, she was sleeping her time away in a hospital far away from here. But still, Kameme appeared this summer to fulfill her promise no matter what, together with the suitcase that Sagi-san had brought with her, to cross the sea. And then, there she was. She was with me. She adventured with me. She made the story real, even if I was the only friend she could share it with. That was the Kamome I knew. And then she vanished, her dream fulfilled. The next day I came back to the bay. I stared quietly at the boat. The failed pirate ship. What was going to happen to it? They couldn't just leave it here. Eventually, it had to be taken apart. I stood there for a while, just looking up at it. If only things had gone like Kameme thought they would. If only we found an honest to God pirate ship past that cave. If Kameme's plan had worked out in the end, I'm sure I would have been deeply moved. I admired her. Her mind was incredible. Time just wasn't on her side. All their progress had come to a grinding halt right at the finish line. Just one more summer was all they needed. Just one more summer. I got it. I didn't know where Kameme was or if we'd ever meet again. But I was still here. And there was one thing I could do. Oh, 2 minutes before Christmas. All right, give me a second. I need to do something. uh, Wait. Maybe I'll do it in Chrome. Oh no, I have 1 second left. 1 minute. Wait, give me a second. I need to do something. Oh, fuck. It's 12 p.m. Holy shit. I'm already late with what I was planning to do. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found the thing I was looking for. All right, I have to stop for a little bit. Oh shit. Was I streaming all this time without the music? Oh my god. It was already 30 minutes, guys. I fucked up. Wait. I realized I was streaming without the music. I feel bad right now. But I'll take a little break. I'm gonna take a little break. Where's capture music? Here we go. right, let's get back to this, man. I didn't realize. I didn't realize the music. I wasn't capturing summer pockets. That's so annoying, man. I already spent like 30 minutes. I already spent 30 minutes, man. I'm like, dude, the fuck. I'm so annoyed. Not gonna lie. 30 minutes of nothing. Jesus Christ. Oh well. Well, at least it's not like one of the. I don't know, man. I hate when that shit happens. Oh well. Well, at least I didn't finish the route yet, right? Well, whatever. Let's continue this shit, man. I'm also kind of multitasking because I'm also on my other screen. The greatest love story of our time is also playing, so I can't be helped. Anyway, let's continue because it's the final episode for that. It's meant for the last episode is meant for Christmas Day. That's all. Anyway, let's continue. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah, Toradora's ending is kind of yeah. I think the stream is also doing. Oh yeah, it's ending. Welcome to the NHK as well today. Oh man, that's also good. Anyway, sorry. We were so distracted. It just turned to Christmas. It just turned to December 25, and the reading count is around. Story of my life. Holy shit. Well, hopefully New Year I'll be what the hell am I doing in New Year? Oh no. In New Year I'll be celebrating it in Japan time because yeah, I celebrate Christmas in Japan time. I'm involved with stuff during that time. Anyway, whatever. Let's continue Summer Pockets. I made a phone call. I got in the number from her just in case. Kushima desu. Hi, this is Takahara. I'm the one who visited the island the other day. So, I did what you asked. Yeah, I found them. I found Kamome's treasure. 本を読んだ読者の子からたくさん手紙が届いたんです。もちろん手紙の全部があの子に向けて書かれたものというわけではありません。純粋に本に対する感想であったり、作者である私に向けたものもありました。Thanks for repeating the same observation Hairi did. ただ中にはカモメに対する手紙もあったんです。主人公のカモメへの手紙ですね。カモメはそれがたまらなく嬉しかったみたいで、まるで自分自身に送られてきた手紙のように思ったんでしょう。友達と遊べなかったあの子が持てた初めての外の人たちとの交流でした。Wait, I need to do something really quickly. Okay, sorry, I really distracted myself. It's you know, it's Christmas, you know. I'm spending my time reading a visual novel. Anyway, well, you know, there was a year. I after a New Year's celebration, I went home and decided to finish Umineko. That was a new year. That was a new year. I got home 2 a.m. Opened up Umineko episode 8. And I was about to choose the magic ending. I chose it. Finished it. That was a time. And now Christmas, Kamome's route. A reread. It wasn't even like I'm going through it for the first time. I just felt like reading again. On Christmas. Anyway.
何度も何度も手紙を読んでいました。それであの子はカモメ宛ての手紙に返事を書きました。
You mean the invitation to an adventure in 10 years?
どうしてそれを
I sent a letter myself as a kid, and I got a reply.
そうですか。高原さんも手紙を
Yes.
よかったです。あの子の夢でした。あそこに海賊船を作る。
Try to recall for a second. At the end of Pocket, we saw Kamome. Although she was alive and well, I mean, she's in perfect health, and she was hanging around with her mom and talking about doing some preparation work. It was like, oh, no one showed up this year. Oh well, we're gonna wait for next year. Bruh. Without hiring, man. Well, technically, Kamome could do something, but like, no, I mean, yeah, she would have recovered the following year and would have sent another letter to the people and did the same thing that Hairi did at this route. Most likely, it's a most likely because we don't know if she's gonna do that or she's just gonna stop with that and just move on. I don't know. My most likely thing is she's gonna reattempt, right? I don't know. That's how we interpret her last line in Pocket. Anyway.
そしてみんなを招待するって、その夢はもう叶わないと思っていました。だけどあなたが来てくれた。私とカモメが準備した場所まであなたがたどり着いてくれました。私たちも報われます。
I want to know something. Why did you have to wait 10 years? You know, when I hear this music from Summer Pockets, I think this is the equivalent of rewrites the scene changes here or something. Like, yeah, it's the equivalent song in Rewrite, but I think Rewrite does it better than Summer Pockets for the sudden change in, like, I mean, I like the title straight up. The scene changes here. It was so like it felt like a lazily named song, but like I think it does it better than Summer Pockets does. Well, yeah, that's one thing I would think about. Like Summer Pockets is better than one of the couple things that Summer Rewrite is better than Summer Pockets is like, I think Rewrite is better when it comes to music, except for like there are some songs that kind of equal each other. My one issue with Summer Pockets though is that this is what I prefer in Rewrite though, that most of the characters do have like their own ending song and all. Here everything is just like every route before like the Pocket or Alka was like lasting moments, and you know, lasting moments is good. I actually listened to it a while ago while I was eating up dinner and all, but like it's always some lasting moments, except for like Shiki's, because Shiki's route is like so super special. It's a you know, there's a reflection blue and all. Anyway, let's continue. You should have just called us all all over right then and there. When she got the letters, why didn't she tell us where she was? To come right away. We would have done it. I would have.
それは私も提案したんです。だけどカモメが嫌がったので。
She did.
自分は小説のカモメのモデルだから、もし自分を見たらがっかりするんじゃないかって。
Bro, this is the expectations thing. This is the parallel I was talking about, Hyrie, man. The expectations thing, man.
まともに歩くこともできず、いつもベッドに辛そうに寝ている自分を見られたくなかったのでしょう。そんな自分がカモメのモデルだなんて知られたくなかったのでしょう。いつか元気になってカモメみたいにみんなを引っ張れるような女の子になって、その時に会えたらいいなってあの子は思っていました。きっと怖かったんだと思います。直接人と会うのが。確かにあの頃のカモメは歩くこともままなりませんでしたし、私の前ではよく話す子でしたけど、ちょっとした交流会に誘っても堅くなに参加しようとしませんでした。内気な子だったんです。けど頑張ったんです。少しずつですが元気になって、普通の子と変わらないくらい動けるようになっていたんです。だけど2年前、あの子は再び歩けなくなりました。あんなに大事にしていた手紙をあの子は外国に持っていきませんでした。手元に置いておく方がもう辛かったのかもしれませんね。
I have something to ask. I told Sagi-san my idea.
それは
Is that a no?
いえ、わかりました。高原さん、あの船はあなたにお譲りします。
What? No, I can't.
あなたのやりたいと思ったこと、それを形にするために少しばかりでも協力させていただきたいのです。子供の夢を叶える手助けをするのが大人の喜びです。
Thank you so much. Well, then I think I might take you up on that, if that's okay.
どうぞ。
There's somewhere I want to take you all.
まさかまた洞窟か？
No, somewhere past that.
何があるの？
You'll find out when you see it. I like how he set up some suspense or whatever. A boat will be faster than hiking through a cave. Mind giving us a lift?
構わないが、ハイリがいきなりアクティブになってきたな。ちょっとドキドキしてきた。島に来た当初はあんなに引っ込み思案だったハイリが
Have I?
俺の特訓を目の当たりにして腰が引けていたのを覚えているぞ。
It was a little worse than tepid.
どういう意味だ？
とにかく高原も島に慣れたということか。
全裸になる日も近いな。
As if.
ここは七ヶ浜じゃないか。
Ichigahama. You know about this place?
漁師の間じゃそこそこ知れてるよ。ここ実はプライベートビーチなんだぞ。
Private beach.
要するに私有地だな。だから勝手に入るのはダメなんだが。
I had permission.
許可って。
So, the reason I wanted you all to come here is because there's a boat that I want you to help me work on. That.
あれは
確かにボロボロだね。
整備と言われても。
Mine actually.
お前って金持ち？
You rich, bro. Well, to be precise, I was told I could do whatever I wanted to it over the summer by the actual owner. So, it's like technically mine for now.
誰なんだ？所有。
Someone very rich.
そうでしょうけど。高原、 お前一体何者だ？
I like how Mickey decided to point the gun towards him, man.
企業の回し者か？一体この島で何をしようと。
Oh no. Mickey can't take it, man. Stop pointing that at me. No conspiracy theories, please. Back to the boat. I stopped myself just before bringing up Kamome. Talking about her might only confuse them. I want to turn it into a pirate ship.
こいつを海賊船に仕立て上げてどうしたいんだ？
I mean, wouldn't it be cool? Doesn't it get you all excited?
すごいけどな。
There's also someone I want to show it to.
見せたい人？
Kamome.
誰？
You must have seen her with me, right?
誰だ？
I'm sure you met her. She's the one with the suitcase.
そんなやついたか？
Oh no. It's the iridescent shade stuff going on.
知らないな。
Never mind then.
誰かしら？
女だな。
あらら。
Barara.
振られたのかもしれない。
それで戻ってきてもらうためにこんな大掛かりなことを？
情熱的だ。
No! You weren't wrong per se, but not exactly right either. Hold on. Was I? No? No way. Yeah. No. No way.
何を赤くなってもじもじしてるんだ。
いいんじゃない？そういうのも。
ああ、女のために船一つ作ろうって言うんだから、すごい情熱だぜ。
What better reason? What better reason?
見習いたいものだ。
うんうん。少子化社会にはそういう心意気が必要だ。
Thanks, Abe-san. Abe-sama. I kneel. Holy shit. Can we not turn this into something dirty? I wasn't aiming for anything like that.
誰もエロいことなんて言っていない。頬をあからめるな。少子化は真面目に考えるべき問題であって。
Abe-san. Oh no.
あ、分かった分かった。子供に少子化言われても困る。
子供じゃない。まあ面白そうかな。
やってみるか。
All of a sudden, the bay was alive with energy. Kamome's project became ours, and we toiled away at it from dawn to dusk. I compared our work to the blueprint and realized we hadn't put up the sail yet. The rest of the boat was coming together, outside and in. Getting all the way up the mast was gonna be dangerous. After confirming that the mast hadn't rotted and tying safety lines to ourselves, we carefully climbed up. Any issues with devices that held the ropes, we immediately fixed. Fortunately, there was no shortage of boat experts around the island. Anything Ryuichi didn't know, someone else did, and on our progress went. Yeah, we were so lucky Ryuichi's like a fisherman's son, so you know, he knows a lot of boats. About boats and stuff. Kamome's suitcase sat on the boat the entire time. Every now and then, I got a strange feeling that she was perched on top, watching us. I'm pretty sure she is.
なあ、いろいろとつてを頼ってかき集めたんだが、慎重しないといけない部分がいくつかあるな。特に帆を張るためのロープや留め具には古いものを使うわけにはいかないしな。
How much is it looking like?
ざっと見積もりしたが、こんなものか。
That was a lot of zeros. Got it. I'll have a chat and see what I can do.
相談って？
Our sponsor.
高原、お前、やはり。
We're crying out loud. I'm not a corporate spy.
おーい、俺はもう帰るぞ。あんまり根を詰めるなよ。
Yeah, I know. I'm just running out of time.
そうか。休みが終わったらお前は帰るんだよな。
Yeah.
もし今年できなくても来年来ればいい。こいつはちゃんとここに置いておくぞ。
Right. But I knew that wasn't going to cut it. I was panicked, desperate for some reason. Summer wasn't going to last forever. I needed to hurry. Huh? I was working alone. Before I knew it, the sky had turned dark. I was so focused I only just noticed. Crap. So much for being home before dark. Sorry, Yoichi. He told me in no certain terms that I wasn't to be on the water at night. Not that I was brave enough to want to try. And there was no way I'd be able to make my way through the mountains and caves. Long story short, I was stuck. Spending the night here wouldn't be so bad. There was a sofa in the captain's cabin that was just barely long enough for me to lie down on. Plus, I had plenty of drinks and snacks. Well, that's convenient. After having a quick bite to eat, I went straight for the couch. The waves splashed in the background, lulling me into a deep sleep. Suddenly, I woke up. There were noises coming from the deck. Or was it just the waves? No, something was moving. It was clattering, like the dragging of something heavy. I've heard that sound before. I climbed out of the cabin and onto the deck. The night breeze chilled my face as it blew past. Someone was standing there. Kamome. There she was, right by the suitcase I'd left outside.
Yeah. 起きた?
I think so. If I'm not dreaming, that is.
夢の中かもしれないね。
But I don't care what this is. Kamome, where did you go?
どこにもここで見ていたよ。ずっと見てた。
You have? The entire time, huh? There were so many things I needed to say. The khakis and the boat. It was all your idea right from the beginning.
ごめん。でも私も忘れてたんだよ。
Forgotten what?
全部忘れてた。私は外国の病院で一日のほとんどを寝て過ごしてたの。だんだん自分が眠っているのか起きているのかわからなくなっていって、そうしたら何が本当で嘘なのかも。ママ、またみんなに会いたいな。元気かな。私のこと覚えててくれてるかな。
カモメ、
元気になって会うの。海賊船はまだあそこにあるのかな。隠した鍵は残ってるかな。10年も前のことだもんね。でもね、残ってるような気がするの。地図も鍵も海賊船もちゃんと残っていて、私たちはまた冒険をして。不思議だね。ベッドの中で小説の中にしかなかった思い出はいつの間にか本物の思い出になって、この夏私は島にやってきた。お母さんが持ってきたあのスーツケースと一緒に夢を追いかけて、私自身が本当に小説のヒロインのカモメになっていた。昔の冒険も本当にあったことだと思ってた。10年前の友達と会うためにこの島にやってきたつもりだったの。昔この島に残した地図を見つけて、それで秘密の場所に再び向かうんだって。そうしたらみんなに会えるんじゃないかって思ってた。でもハイリとこの船に着いた時思い出したよ。全部小説のお話だった。私はそれを本当の思い出と思い込んでいた。おかしいよね、自分で用意しておいて。2年前まで私がお母さんとここで準備していたこと。 私はここにはいないってこと、遠くの土地で眠っていること、全部思い出した時、あなたの前から消えたんだ。今の私は私が見ている夢みたいなものなんだね。私がいつも見ていた夢、友達とのひと夏の冒険。あの冒険を本当の思い出にしたかった。小説の中の思い出じゃなくて、友達がいて、いつか再会して楽しいことをいっぱいするの。そんな夢を叶えるためにこの夏私は来たのかもしれない。それでハイリー、あなたのおかげで夢が叶ったんだよ。
I
ハイリーと一緒にこの島を冒険するのが楽しくて満足して、私はあの時ハイリーの前から消えたんだと思う。
then I guess I can say I don't regret getting strung along. So what? You couldn't sit still watching us fix up your boat? We use as many hands as we can get if you want to help. This was your idea after all.
違うの。私はもう十分に満足したからいいんだ。今こうしてあなたの前にいるのは最後にどうしても会いたかったから。
One last time?
あのね、お別れに来たんだ。行かないといけないんだ。
Go where? You're in another country, right? You need to go back?
ううん。
She slowly shook her head. Kamome looked up at the sky. Countless stars twinkled overhead, far beyond our reach.
もっと遠いところ。
Bro, she baited. This whole thing was kind of bait, you know. This whole thing was bait. Harder. You can't mean.
ハイリー、ありがとう。私の夢を叶えてくれて、それに友達になってくれて。
Kamome leaned towards me. Totally just things that friends do, guys. Her face inched closer. I put my hands to her cheeks. Her warmth drove away the chill of the night, right down to my heart. And then our lips met.
わかっ
What?
た。無ごっこの意味。
You do?
ハイリーが何度も言おうとしたこと、むっちゃ可愛いって言いかけて咳込んでいたんだね。
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm pretty sure she knows exactly what she's willing to. She's playing along. I'll take that. You couldn't have been more wrong. That's so right. When I opened my eyes, there was nobody there. Only the gentle crashing of waves. Maybe it really was a dream. No. I refuse to care. This entire summer could be a dream, or an illusion, or whatever. It didn't matter. I knew what I believed in. I was going to make the most of the time I had left. This was my summer vacation. I gazed out into the pitch black ocean. I gazed right to dawn. I slept overnight at the bay several more times after that, but Kamome never appeared again. She said that she had to leave, for somewhere far away. But how far was far away? It was probably long gone by now. I'll probably never get to show her the ship, even if we did manage to finish it. Made me wonder, what was I even doing this for anyone? Wait, sorry, my brain there. Which made me wonder what I was even doing this for anyone. Why was I here? For who? A dumb question. It was for Kamome. But then, what was her reason for putting this together? Dagi-san had told me the answer to that. I already knew. It was for everyone. This ship was for all of us. For all her friends who sent her letters. For her fellow adventurers. I had my answer.
ハイリーさん、ハイリーさん、お昼ご飯できたよ。
Oh, okay.
何書いてるの？
Umi-chan curiously watched me scribble my pen over the page in silence. Letters.
手紙？すごいたくさん書いてるみたいだけど。
Her eyes went wide when she saw the mass pile on the desk. Yep. And I got a lot more to go.
一体誰宛てなの？
Old friends.
多いんだね。昔。
Yeah.
ハイリーさん、起きてよ。
Huh? By the way, I realized that Umi-chan's VA had voice acted every Umi's line 3 times. At least 3 times, man. 3 times. Because her... It doesn't stop at the Kitahara-san, Hairi-san, and Oni-chan. It also... Her mannerism of speaking also changes. Like, you know, I realized because I remember how she spoke in Kamome's route, and at that point my Umi-chan was calling Hairi Oni-chan at that point, and the way she spoke was different. I think I'll review, but what I remember was she spoke differently than the way she spoke here. So even the line she recorded for like specific routes even changed, I think.
徹夜で手紙書いてたの？
Yeah.
ご飯できてるよ。
Arigato. Thanks for the food. Do you mind cleaning up?
いいけど、まだ手紙書くの？
Yeah.
あれ、何通ぐらいあるんだろう。
Around 300 or so.
さ、友達多いってレベルじゃない。
My guy is popular, don't you know that? As I scribbled out letter after letter, I started to feel a strange sort of kinship with Kamome. Back in her childhood, she spent pages of letters to strangers, just like I was doing. There was no guarantee anyone would reply, or they'd even read them. But there was no doubt in my mind that Kamome had enjoyed every second of it. And as exhausted as I was, the same could be said for me.
さん、ハイリーさん。
What? I raised my head off the table. Umi-chan peered at me with an exasperated look on her face.
もう、机で寝て。
I'm all achy.
休むならちゃんと横にならないと。
You're right, but I'll be okay. I'm all finished.
昨日も書いてたの？わ、これすごい量。
Gotta send them off now.
え？
The letters. Gotta drop them by the post office real quick.
全部？
Of course. Thanks so much. The clerk was a bit more than shocked, but still took my letters with a smile. I'd done what I could, and all it cost me was my sleep schedule. I'm surprised sending 300 letters was a lot, because I think the postage would be a lot, right? I don't know. Maybe back in the during the 1000 summer, sending letters was super cheap. I don't know, man. Even up to now, like sending a letter with the stamp alone is a lot. I mean, not a lot, but like you're sending 300 letters, so it's not, the cost would be non-trivial, I think, if I were doing it here. I don't know what they do in Japan during the 1000 summer. Anyway, there was just one thing left. Work on the pirate ship continued. Days went by, but no one showed up. I hadn't received any replies to my letters either. Regardless, the ship Kamome always dreamed of was slowly taking shape. It was finally coming together. The boat was more or less finished. The rusty halyard lock and stuff had all been replaced with new parts. The ship sported a new coat of paint, and the tattered ropes had all been re-rigged. Ever so slowly, we were nearing the end, for better or worse. I still wish Kamome had been here to join the project. Once it was finished, that was it, for everything. So although I felt pride when I looked over our work, there was a sadness to it. An emptiness. The sound of footsteps behind me broke my train of thought.
こんにちは。
I never expected to see her here. Tagi-san. Konnichiwa. She suddenly came to a stop.
これは
Her eyes went wide.
本当に完成させてくれたんですね。
Not quite yet. There's still ways to go. But I think we have something by the end of the month. For a moment, she said nothing. Just staring up at the boat.
ありがとう。2年前まであの子と2人で謎かけや鍵を用意したり楽しかった。私もまたあの子に引きずられて子供に帰っていたのかもしれません。いつか皆さんを呼んでこの船を見てもらう。それをどんなにあの子が楽しみにしていたか。
Tagi-san lowered her head and covered her mouth. 大丈夫か?
すいません。カモメはもうずっとほとんどの時間を眠りながら過ごしていました。
Right.
それであなたには黙っていたことがあります。
What?
この夏が始まる前、カモメは二度と覚めない眠りにつきました。
I'm wondering if the state of Kamome at this point was like she's suffering a similar fate to Ao's sister. What's Ao's sister's name again? I already forgot. I'm not gonna lie. I think I mentioned it the other day and I was like, I remember her name perfectly well, but now I totally forgot about it. Yeah. I mean, we saw a lot like iridescent shades coming and going. So, you know, Kamome is like probably also in a similar state, I guess. Huh?
あのね、お別れに来たんだ。行かないといけないんだ。
だから私はこの夏この島に来たんです。あの子との約束でした。最後はもう一度あの島に行きたいって。だから一人でこの島を訪れて、そうしてあなたに会いました。あなたがこの船を完成させようと頑張ってくれたこと、私だけじゃなくてあの子もきっと喜んでくれているはずです。できればこの船の完成を見届けたかったですが。
What? What do you mean?
そろそろ帰らないといけません。この島に来るかずいぶん悩みましたが、あなたに会えただけでも来てよかったです。だからありがとうございます、高原さん。
Wait.
はい。
I was with her. Kamome was here this summer. We spent it together. I know this is hard to say. I know this is hard to say, man, but okay, let's go. The thing about us being old friends was a lie. I met her this summer, and we were together almost every day of it. I'm serious. We walked together, talked together, spent time together. We looked for Kagis, explored a cave. We went on an adventure, the one you both made, together. What an absolute nutcase I must have sounded like. How he wasn't even in the same country. He wasn't on this island. But nothing could make me believe we hadn't spent all that time together. I didn't care if that made me insane. That was fine by me. Her mother deserved to know the truth. It was so much fun. So much fun. I just wish. I've gotten to thank her. She deserves it so much more than me. I wish I could have told her how I felt. Nice. Telling her mom about this stuff. That's why I wanted to finish the boat. I wanted her to see it. And I think what it boils down is I loved her. That's the right reaction.
そうですか。
She's like, oh, okay.
不思議な話ですけど、なんだかいろんなことが腑に落ちたような気もします。
Daggy's like, you know what? At least Kamome has a guy who likes her. I don't know. I don't know how to react to that. So the way Sagi reacted was like, okay, you know what? I don't care if it's bullshit. I believe it.
きっとそうなんですね。あの子は体は弱かったですが、やると言ったら絶対にやり通す子でした。だからきっとちゃんと夢を叶えたんですね。友達も冒険の思い出も本の中でしか得られなかったあの子が本物の思い出を手に入れることができたんだとしたらよかった。
Well, considering.
よかったね、カモメ。カモメ。あの子の母としてお礼を言わせてください。本当にありがとう。
Before I realized it, I was at the Minato. Wait, okay. So I tried to think how Kamome's route really plays into the whole summer pockets thing. Let me go back to the OG because let's imagine Reflection Flute doesn't exist. First opening scene. You see the island, you hear seagulls. Of course, Kamome. You have a little talk with the grandma, and then you hear that song. That song that plays a lot in Kamome's route. Yeah, I don't know, man. Anyway, whatever. Let's continue.
Oi.
Sorry, that was just really my favoritism of like Kamome's route. Oh yeah, that reminded me. I recently, so the other day, or sometime last month, the visual arts store, their online store, had like some sort of promotion thing where you're gonna get 150,000 yen worth of Summer Pockets randomly selected Summer Pockets merchandise for 75,000 yen. So I decided to order two, so it still ended up to 150,000 yen. Now, 150,000 yen? Well, wait, maybe that's too much. Anyway, let's say it's $150 and turned to $75. Then I ordered $150 worth of random ass merchandise. Anyway, so it arrived here with my Koharu portrait. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show that tomorrow when we do the White Album 2 closing chapter stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna show my new Kohara portrait. I look at the merchandise. I have all characters, even Kamome. But then, you know, I had like a bad towel of. I have a no. It was not a bad towel. It was a towel of Tsumugi. 2 mouse pad, huge ass mouse pads of Shizuku and Tsumugi. A fan with Shiroha and Umi. 2 what do you call this thing? That's the thing that you hang, but it's like you can fold it. You can roll it. Maybe. I get 2 of those. One of them is Ao, and the other one was like, for some reason, Kyoka-san and Nomiki. And I get a special, and I get a portion. I get a plate of Shiki, and 2 socks up with the design of the Omusubi design. And the Kamome thing I got was a really small ass keychain. I think I have it here. See this? See this? See this small thing here? See this? See this? This is the Kamome thing I got. Anyway, I'm holding this Kamome keychain. As someone whose best girl is Kamome, that was the worst gacha. I was like, I had this huge ass, very huge ass wedding thing tapestry. Okay, okay, it's called tapestry. I get this huge ass tapestry, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You know what? I'm gonna get it. You know what? I'm so annoyed. Look at this. Look at this. I had this. Fucking thing. Let me remove the background. I had this. Like, what the fuck? I had this. And I'm like, I was not my best girl. What the fuck? Why did I get a Kamome one? What the hell is this? I'll gladly trade that to some super owl fan who randomly got Kamome tapestry thing. Like, holy shit, man. Like, holy shit. All I got for a Kamome was a small keychain. That was so annoying. That was so annoying. But you know what? It is what it is. It's gacha. That's what you get for when you try to do gacha, you know? It is your typical gacha experience, okay? Anyway. Oh, yeah, the car. You know what? You know what? I'll show the car. I know we're doing Summer Pockets right now, but I'll show it. Sorry, I want to brag. See this? So tomorrow we're gonna continue our closing chapter playthrough. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're looking at my mess of a room. Okay. You're looking at my mess. Anyway, this is the Kohara room. Okay, we're doing that tomorrow. Okay, we're doing it. I'm going all in. Okay, guys, I'm going all in. Shit. Okay. But I'm still mad. I am still mad. Like, holy fuck. Why do I have an owl wedding tapestry? That's huge. Why can't I get a cow? Well, to be fair, okay, to be fair. I look at the VA Store's merch line. If you look into this year's merch line, Kamome is on the banner. She gets an acrylic, or I think she also gets a tapestry. I think maybe. But you see all the wedding versions of each heroine, except for Kamome. Who has the drawing on the banner of the merch line. And she doesn't have an acrylic block. She has a tapestry. She doesn't have an acrylic block. She doesn't have like a other merch. Like what the fuck? Sorry. You know what? I'm losing it. Sorry guys. I haven't even drunk anything with alcohol now, and it's too late for it. I'll probably, you know what? Let's finish this round. You know what? I'm just gonna end it, and we're gonna continue with White Album when I wake up later. I'm so tired of this shit. All right, let's go. That was really annoying. Huh?
高原、頼んでいた船の資材だけど、今日中には到着するらしいぞ。
All right, thanks.
どうした？
Why wouldn't it be?
だってお前、いや、なんでもない。
I'll be all right.
わかった。
Wait, is my browser dying? What the hell is happening? What the hell is happening with the stream? Sorry, I'm super distracted because of the Merry Christmas stream. Let me close that. Let's finish the stream so we can get on in our lives. I can get to sleep and we could continue with the closing. You know what? I'm also thinking of streaming something cursed tomorrow. So I also recently got back into gacha. That is the worst thing I could ever do to my soul. That is the worst thing I could do to my soul. Get back to gacha games. Holy shit. Well, at least I would stop with that will force me to stop with figure collections. Yeah, that would cause me to stop with figure collections. Oh wait, anyway, continue. Kaya was asleep in a place far, far away, alone, and she'd never wake up again. Chased the dream, she became the dream, and then the chase ended. The dream came to a close, and she vanished. We would probably never see each other again. But then, what was I supposed to do now? What was I supposed to do it for? An awful sense of listlessness pervaded me. What's the point of it all anymore? What do I do? What would Kamome do? For everyone. That was who she tried so hard for. Strangers who she never knew who would even show up. All because of a little promise. That's it, huh? In that case, I had to see it as true. Just like her. Or her friends. Including myself. We recruited a few more people and things started to pick up pace. August was almost over. We were nearing the finish line, just as summer vacation approached its end. The damaged parts of the boat had all been fixed. We even repainted it just like Kamome would have envisioned. The old clunker was born anew. One day, when the wind was racing, we lowered the new snow-white sail for the first time. The canvas caught the air, swelling beautifully as it was itching to set out. And then, at the tail end of August, it was done. A bunch of people had gathered in the bay.
ねえねえ、これ誰の船？海賊だろ？海賊って本当にいるのか？すごいな。
The kids beamed at the boat with looks of excitement. I could just imagine the smug look on a certain someone's face if she were here to see it.
これはどうやって出港するんだ？
おう、 ればいいんじゃない？
エンジンもついているから、それと風を併用するんだ。ロープを外せば帆が降りるから、海に出たら張ってみたらいい。どうする？すぐにでも乗ってみるか？
Me? I looked up at the boat. Something wasn't right.
どうした？
It feels like there was still something missing. We rigged the sail and had plenty of rope. It was ready for the sea, but... Oh, I can't believe we forgot the most important part. Hey, he has some kind of big clot.
布？大きいってどれぐらいだ？
Big. I spread my arms out wide.
それはいきなりは用意できないな。ボロボロのやつならあるかもしれないが。
I'm gonna ask around.
大きな布？柄が入ってるのならそこそこ大きいのもあるけど、白いのがいいんだね。
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's dirty.
白い布。さすがのおばあちゃんも保管はしてないみたいだね。ごめんね。
Don't worry about it. Say, have you seen Umi-chan anywhere? I was going to give her a try as a last resort, but I hadn't seen her yet since yesterday.
昨日帰ったよ。
Say what? Without a word to me? Ouch.
でもハイリ君のこと気にしてたよ。
What's that supposed to mean? Yoko-san only smiled and replied, Why in the world would she have been thinking about me? Oh man, don't you know how much she thinks about you, bro? Although I don't know what, obviously, I can imagine Umi's annoyed, like, during routes when she watches his dad. When she watches her dad fall in love with another girl that isn't her mom. I can imagine. I mean, I remember what she called the other heroines during Alga, especially Kamome. My kingdom for a large clot. Yes. How hard was it to find this thing? Hey, I know her. Shiroha!
何？
Do you have a big clot?
大きな布？何に使うの？
For a flag.
わかった。おじいちゃんに聞いてみる。
Please do. 10 minutes later. Oh, that was really quick. Shiro came back with something in her arms.
これ
Nice. I like how simple that was, but it makes better sense to come from another fisherman.
船の方に使ってたけど古くなってしまってたやつみたい。使えそう？
Absolutely. And we can just like have it.
どうせもう捨てるものみたいだから。
There's just one more thing.
何するの？
Want to help us draw something?
えって。
Oh, this is exactly when they were doing a flashback. They were doing a flashback in the middle of Pocket, and when Shiroha received Hairi and Umi's memories. So this was part of those flashback scenes. Something like this. I showed her the illustration in the book.
何これ？
The Kappa Whiskiners.
こんな感じ？
And this is where the flashback ends. She drew a little design on a piece of paper. It was actually pretty good. Wow, not bad.
どうも。
Was I really going to entrust this important task to an innocent bystander who had no idea what we were doing? Of course I was. Maybe I was biased, but I didn't know anyone else on the island with her refined talents. What do you say? I can't draw jazz, so I kind of needed the help. Maybe a sudden pushiness seemed to put her off a little.
いいけど、ダメでも文句言わないでほしい。
No promises.
言うのか？
I mean, it depends on how not good it turns out.
じゃあ無理。
I'll be tactful, I swear.
昼過ぎに取りに来て。
Want me to help?
いらない。
I stopped by the house. Tagi-san had allowed Kamome's suitcase with me. Having it beside me made it feel like she was still there. She was still here. Yeah, she was doing some Force Ghost stuff here, man. Tagi-san could relate, I'm sure. Its only contents were a single book, and bundles upon bundles of letters. Noon came and passed. I went to go see how Shiroha was doing. How is it?
できたけど
She didn't look all too confident. Can I see it?
どうぞ
I spread the flag out in front of me. Well, it moved me beyond words. This is...
やんわりとお願いごめん
It's perfect!
え
Kambiki. It's perfect. Everything I wanted and more.
どうもありがとう
Please, I should be the one thanking you. If you don't mind, I'm gonna take this right over.
どこに
The pirate ship. You should come take a look. Everyone's there. I headed for the bay, the flag in my arms. The flag fluttered gloriously in the misty sea breeze. Some young tourists were staring at us, wondering what was up. A very reasonable reaction to the sudden appearance of a Jolly Roger. Then a couple of tourists broke away from the others and came up to me.
あのちょ
Standing in front of me was a young boy and girl around my age. I like how he called a young boy and girl around my age.
あの
The boy seemed a little unsure of how to break the ice. The girl standing beside him stepped up.
ねその布に書かれてるのってこれと同じマーク
I like how they basically recycled the same VAs. I mean, they only had like a set of VAs, man. And you can tell this, the chestnut-haired girl has the same VA as I can't remember the name already. And also the girl who was Island Girl C. Wait. Did you two... There was no way. Did you two get a letter?
あ
The boy's eyes lit up immediately.
ひょっとしてあなたもですか
Huh? Me too?
僕たち先日一通の手紙を受け取ったんですそこにこう書かれていました10年前の約束を果たすために鳥城島にてあなたをお待ちしていますとっておきの冒険を用意してヒゲ猫団よりって驚きましたでも思い出したんです確かに昔ヒゲ猫団の冒険を読んで作者に手紙を書きましたそれで返事をもらったことがありましたそうして同じ手紙が先日家に届きましたあまりに突然だったのでどうしようかと思ったんですが結局予備校をサボって来てしまいましたそれで船の上で同じ手紙を眺めている彼女を見つけてこんにちは
Hey.
私も手紙招待状を受け取ってこの島に来たの
The girl produced a letter between her fingers, twirling it back and forth.
それで彼と一緒に島に着いてどこに行けばいいものか迷っていたんです
Oh. I hadn't thought of that. Inviting so many people was all well and good, but how were any of them supposed to find their way
そ
around?
うしたら案内所でやっぱり手紙を見ている人を見つけたんですどうも私も同じ最初は半信半疑だったわ確かにあの本を読んで手紙を出したことはあったけどそんなことほとんど忘れてたでも思い出したんだ小さい時あの本を読んでワクワクしたこと妙に懐かしくなって気がついたら出発してたそれでこの島にやってきてどうしようかって迷っている時に2人に声をかけられたんだそうして僕たちはあなたを見つけました
Oh.
話を戻しますがあなたも手紙を受け取ってここに来たんですかこの手紙を見た時あなたは驚いていました
No, I don't. I'm the one who sent that. That said, the one who invited you all here was Kamome.
カモメ差出人はそうなっていましたねでもカモメって小説のヒロインの彼女が私たちに手紙を出してくれたの
That's right.
本当にいるんですか？彼女が。
Yeah, she's real.
まさかあなたじゃないですよね。
No, let me explain. She's just not on the island right now. I think. I called you guys here on her behalf.
どういうことですか？
How do I say this? It's a long story, so let's shorten it. What would you mean? This is really suspicious, not gonna lie. If you were like one of these dudes. It is kind of sus, but we're already here, so might as well, I guess. But still kind of sus. We're gonna find the secret of the island. It's right here on the map.
線路ですか？島を線路が走ってたんだ。これはトロッコの線路みたいですね。トロッコ、荷物を運んでいたんですよ。へえ。
Why? You go this smart ass.
これどこまで歩くの？さすがに暑いかも。
I'm sure none of them really thought they were actually going to do this stuff, this sort of stuff. We're almost there. Look.
あれは洞窟だ。すごい。でもここに入るの？
I actually saw pictures of the real life version of this, so it might be fun to actually go to Japan during summer. No, actually, no, that's a bad idea. I hate summer in Japan. It's gonna be hot as fuck, man. Well, okay. And yeah. Especially next year, holy shit. The fucking anime is gonna air. And the next thing you know, every damn tourist, not just the ones in Japan, every damn motherfucker will, if fucking Studio Feel and Visual Arts / Key really got so serious about this fucking anime adaptation, man, the moment I arrive in the Seto Islands inlands, I'll be like, I can't even go inside the cave, guys. The shared concern looks. Don't worry, guys. We install lights inside.
ここって観光名所なのでしょうか？
Not exactly. Anyway, let's take a short break. We plop ourselves down on the rocky ground. Everyone's like, what? What is this? They exchange glances again. You know, now that I thought about it, I was totally dragging a group of strangers through the wilderness into a cave. I was actually, you know what? Yeah, you know the best part of this is just like they totally went along with it. Like, if he was a malicious person, it's so fucked, man.
いきなり連れてこられて、なんだかおかしいですね。そのスーツケース重くないですか？確かにあまりガタガタしてないね。
This baby's got a mouth in mode. I'll have you know.
マウンテン仕様のスーツケース。変な人ですね。
It's not my suitcase. It's Kamome's.
あなたはカモメさんに会ったことがあるんですよね。
Yeah.
どんな人ですか？
Good question. I want to answer stuff from now on like this. Good question. I'd say she's just like the book describes her. A bit spontaneous, adventurous, fun to be around, and in a word, a leader for sure. I think you'd all have been good friends.
いくら明るくてもさすがに怖いですね。私知ってる。何をですか？この場所知ってるの。来たことがあるんですか？ないけど知ってる。何ですかそれ？さっきの道だってそう。どうしてかな。見覚えがあるような気がしたの。そうだよ。これって本に書いてあったのと同じなんだ。実を言うと僕はとっくに気づいていましたよ。
Alright, bro. Whatever you say.
気づいてたならなんか言えばいいのに。恥ずかしいじゃないですか。
Alright, bro.
それだと私が恥ずかしいやつみたいじゃない。いや、配線を歩いて洞窟を探検してあの本の筋書きをなぞっている。じゃあ洞窟を抜けたらあるの？海賊船が？まさか。見て、出口ですね。海の匂いがします。あの先にあるのかな？あるって何が？もしかして。
We sped up. When suddenly, on the hand that I pulled along the cluttering suitcase with, I felt another's. There was something there, in the dark gloom. It was with me.
ここは浜辺？あれ見てください。あれはすごい。
In the bay, there was a ship.
これは一体。
It's a pirate ship. Kamome went and got one just so she could surprise us.
すごい人ですね。
Yeah. Tell me about it.
なんだか騒がしくないですか？そうだね。なんだろう。
We weren't the only ones here. Ryuichi, the others, as well as a whole crowd of others had gathered. They didn't seem like islanders either. And boy, there were a lot of them. Too many, almost. There could have easily been over 100 people surrounding the ship in that moment. What in the world had happened here?
ハイリー
What the heck's going on here?
それはこっちが聞きたい。港にすごいたくさん人が来ていてね。口々に自分たちは招待されたんだって言うんだ。誰にって聞いたらカモメさんだという。
カモメってお前が言ってた子だろ？
だからここに連れてきた。
Really?
特別に役所が船を出してくれたんだぞ。
Oh, they got the cheating route. The cheating route. Sorry, suddenly I remembered the normal end of the alternative word, the alternative nickname of Kazusa normal and cheating route. Anyway.
しかしすごい人数だな。お前が呼んだのか？
No, I'm not the one who called in here.
じゃあ誰？
Kamome. I had Shiroha make this for me.
旗？
I'm gonna put it up. I climbed the mast and attached the flag to the top of the pole. It fluttered in the wind, free. That strange, whiskered cat began to dance. Visitors filled the bay, strangers to each other, to this island. And yet, they all shared the same memories, the same promise, the same adventure. There they stood, marveling at the certain creation of one girl. But what about the one who wanted to see this more than anyone? I knew she was watching. Somewhere. Somehow. Right? Kamome? On the chance that you really are seeing this. Asleep in some far-off country. This isn't a dream. You made this happen. This is real. These memories are real.
見てるよ。
What? There was somebody next to me. It's you.
いや、
For the love of... You were here all along, weren't you? She nodded lightly, her hair fluttering in the wind.
やっぱり見たかったから。この船が完成するところ。
I knew you would.
すごいね。
And... It's all because of you.
でも本当は なんて思ってなかった。
No?
面白い本を読んだらその世界がずっと続いてほしいって思うでしょ。本の中の人物とずっと一緒にいたいって思うでしょ。だからこの船を作っていればあの本のお話がずっと続いてる気がしたの。私はただ終わらせたくなかっただけ、それだけだったから。だからこんな風に本当のことにしてくれるなんてありがとう。本当にありがとう。
My life. I had fun. When I came to this island, I was depressed, lost. I never would have dreamed that something this thrilling was waiting for me here.
そっか、だったらよかった。
So, where are you going?
遠く。私はもう本当はここにいちゃいけないの。
I see. So, you're going home, huh?
あのね、私まだまだたくさん冒険したかった。この夏ハイリと島を冒険したみたいにもっといろんな場所をあんな風に歩いてみたかった。もっともっと。
Then, let's do it. Let's make a promise. Let's meet again in 10 years. And then, we'll set out for an adventure with this very boat. Isn't that how this works?
私旅に出るよ。この船に乗って海を越えて。
Nanami! Sorry. I saw you saw the word 7 seas. I was like, yeah, sorry. I thought about Nanami for a second there.
それで
And then, we'll meet again one day. You know what this calls for, right? Come on now. Let's not put this tailwind to waste. It was your order.
私が
Who else? You're the leader, aren't you?
そうだね。じゃあヒゲ猫団出発。
But
雨の音が窓叩くベッドの中で聞いたいつか借りた MD をローテーションしてみても君が口ずさんでいた曲名思い出せない晴れた日に雨なんて不思議だよね短いフレーズリフレインしかけたのに夕立
Sometime later, August ended, and I went back home. I never heard another word from Sagi-san. I tried looking into Kamome myself, but nothing came of it. As the new semester began and the hustle of everyday life resumed, my summer with Kamome started to feel further away, like a daydream. Maybe that's all she and our time together ever was. A yume. Maybe it was, but I still found myself thinking about her every now and then. I wondered where she was right now, how her journey was going. Whatever the answer, I knew she had that same suitcase with her, dragging it along wherever she met, just like the people she met. Or maybe she was nowhere, simply wandering. Wherever her countless adventures took her, adventures with no end, no conclusion, unlike the boundaries of pages within a book. The next year, summer rolled around and I came to the island again. Oh, Kamome did have an ending song. Holy shit. I totally forgot about this. The boat was exactly as we had left it in the bay. The town had been taking care of it to attract tourists, or so I've heard. Its sails were furled, careless of the wind rushing past. I sat down on the edge, taking it all in. Suddenly I noticed something. In the captain's cabin, there was a thick, light blue envelope that had somebody's name written on it. The intended address was dirty to the point of illegibility. The sender's as well. It had seen better days for sure. I took a closer look at the fancy wax seal and noticed a familiar wizard's cap. A number of stamps dotted the surface, overlapping each other. Some were in English, others in languages I couldn't make out. I could only imagine the sights this thing had seen, without any deciphering address to send it to. Some poor postman must have heard the rumors about the ship and decided to cut his losses by leaving it here. The mark on the seal would have been all they had to go off after all, and it matched Jolly Roger. An odd, foreign smell away from the envelope, like the sea, forest, and all manner of unknown scents mixed into one. Somehow, I knew it had traveled the world over. It was just a feeling I had. And now, here it was, at the end of its journey. I opened it. The folded sheet of paper inside was in perfect condition. Reading the very first line of the letter, I came across an unexpected name. Or maybe it wasn't so unexpected. Dear Takahara Hairi, it began. I straightened the letter out and for a moment simply stared at it. It was short and to the point. It's good to know that I actually interacted with the real Kamome and not the imaginary Kamome. They're the same person. Well, I make it sound that was bad, but in Sumigi's route, it was totally fine because you care more of the Sumigi you met than the real Sumigi. And here, what if they were the same person? Okay. I grabbed the rope and looked up at the sail, and then I pulled with all my might. The sail came rustling down. It quickly filled with a rushing breeze. Slowly, the sleeping giant began to move. What was stopping me? License and all the stuff needed to use a boat. I don't know. I don't sail a boat, but don't you need a lot of stuff on a boat? Didn't I make my own journey? Why didn't I make my own journey? I could cross the seas. The longer, the better. Something told me that if I did, I'd get to see her again, someday, somewhere. I spread my arms out wide, like a sail catching the wind. The boat slowly began its trek to the world beyond, toward the light. towards the day we meet again.
体いっぱい
I'm not gonna make it, guys. Oh, well. That is our Kamome's round reread. All right, that is Kamome's route. Reread. I read it again on a whim. I could be totally reading the closing chapter, a White Album, or like Continuing Island or something. I didn't do any of that, or even rewrite Harvest Fiesta. But like, I could have read. You know what? I could have also read Lucia's route the other day because it was her birthday. I didn't do that. Well, whatever. Tomorrow we will continue with White Album 2. We're continuing with Koharu's route. Continuing her route. We're continuing with her route, okay? We're actually doing this. That's what I'm telling myself right now. That's what I'm telling myself right now. And we're doing her route, okay? We're gonna continue with her route. And you see all my clothes behind one single chair. So we're gonna continue with her route, okay? We're gonna continue reading her route. I'm telling them, I'm convincing myself about that. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna continue with White Album 2, closing chapter. I'm gonna read Koharu's route, and then I am thinking, should I do a curse stream of the gacha game I'm playing? I'm actually just playing Girls Frontline 2 right now. It's not cursed, but okay, it's kind of cursed, but it's a gacha game. What's interesting about it? You see financial failure? I don't know, man. Going back to gacha is a mistake, but you know, I don't know. Whatever, I'll stream whatever the fuck I want. But like, okay, at least I'm gonna do White Album 2, okay? We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back, okay, guys? We're gonna go back. Stream or upload? I think I'm getting to the point where I need to start uploading, because if I remember how the story goes from here on then, we're gonna slowly reach into Christmas time in White Album 2. And wait. There's no sex scenes before that, right? There's no sex scenes until you get to a route proper, right? Because if there are sex scenes, I have to switch to uploads because I need to cut them out, obviously. But I don't think there's one. Because the one that happens on December 24th, it fails because fucking Tetsukux sees the article and she's like, you're still thinking about Kazusa. Fuck this shit. We're gonna go through that, or then we're gonna go to Koharu and she's gonna have the bad bitch moment, and then somehow she's just gonna fuck in the family restaurant with all right, that's it for today. And yeah, I mean, that's not today. I mean, that's it for this stream, and I'll see you guys on the White Album 2. I think I'm still streaming later. Anyway, I'm gonna see you guys on White Album 2. Ciao. Wait, this is a bit too early. Wrong scene.
伝える言葉は決めていたはずなのに、変わることのない景色に目をそらしてた。小さな